Ok, omitiendo todo, empezó la conferencia. Atentos. Hemos comenzado. FIFA, Anthem, Battlefield, Star Wars. Dígame si está muy fuerte respecto a mí, por si acaso. Left 4 Dead 3 sí, sería bueno.
Oh my gosh, how cool was
that? Ese efecto. Estuvo muy bueno.
Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready. We're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today. But before we can get to that, some reveals, of course, we're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans? You guys excited? Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Then we've got 2 new indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me?
Oh.
Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well, give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show. So without further ado, let's get things started.
Comenzamos. Primer juego, Battlefield 5. Posiblemente muestren gameplay, dijo la tipa. Y de hecho va a estar para jugar. Dijo que ellos lo pueden jugar gratis ahí en la conferencia de mierda, concha. Enojo de repente. Battlefield 5. Me imagino que van a hacer como esa típica cosa de que hay jugadores jugando ahí en la misma parte.
It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting. There's been a lot of speculation and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works. You want to know more about our take on the Second World War. So today, we'll show you more gameplay and why this is the deepest and most immersive battlefield yet.
It certainly is. You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies. Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield and gain advantages. And our renowned destruction system is back and more impactful than ever. So, well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing you forward, as they rip through those buildings. And you will now be able to customize your soldiers, your vehicles, and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg in Battlefield 5. you're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, so we want to tell you about those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this game. It's about, what you will see is really those moments of human heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world forever. Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war. We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Something not to miss tomorrow. So, on launch in October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes, no premium pass. Every day will bring something new. And as part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale.
Battle Royale, me estáis weando.
It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else.
Ya me lo esperaba, tal vez.
Es
que ya está muy explotado el Battle Royale. Todos sacan la mierda. Call of Duty, Battlefield ahora.
It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes. Welcome to your next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations. And
igual, un Battle Royale con esa gráfica podía ser bacán, hay que admitirlo. Un Battle Royale con una gráfica tan bonita y con esa calidad de que pues, se pueden romper la estructura y todo eso, ya tengo que admitir que también me intriga. Y podría ser bien bueno. O sea, los juegos Battle Royale que están hasta ahora valen pico en gráfica y en tipo de física, por decirlo de alguna forma. Fortnite se pueden romper las estructuras, pero no te olvidemos, las estructuras son cuadradas. Ok, son cuadrados, acá son físicos. Ese es el tema. Miren cómo se rompe esa casa, man. Eso no es Fortnite. En Fortnite el cuadrado se destroza, explota en pedazos. Es el tema. Battle Royale podría ser bien interesante, tengo que admitirlo. No estaría nada mal. Una guerra así como en la tipo real, con gráfica así, en un mapa gigante. Sería interesante y súper difícil ganar una partida. Fortnite 2. Mira, tengo que admitir que... Uy, lo reventaron ese puto. Todo bueno, todo bueno. Oh, sigue, sigue.
Ikke en dråpe. Gjeldkneg.
¡Sus! Ya, ella no es... La protagonista no es un soldado. Creo que es una persona normal. Simplemente está sobreviviendo en la guerra. Ok. Pasaron de Battlefield a FIFA, weón. Pasaron de Battlefield a FIFA. Era el cambio de mierda. Y eso fue todo Battlefield. Mostraron súper poco.
Tu tens de continuar a acreditar.
Hola, ¿quién? ¿Cómo está, amigo? Me estoy cambiando. Miren, omitiendo mientras FIFA porque está el trailer de la Champions League. eSport. Es que literalmente siento que todos los juegos de FIFA del 2017 son iguales, cambia un poco la gráfica nomás. Ah, bueno, y cambian los jugadores. Sería la Champions. Oh, ¿quién viene ahí? Oh, por Dios. Igual que el 18, las cosas como son. No, lo peor es que los trailers son súper bonitos y cosas así. Pero tú nunca en tu puta vida ves esa parte de la jugada, tú lo ves de arriba. Entonces como, yo lo veo de arriba, los monos son chiquititos. Está su total en la mañana. Ya, mientras presentan FIFA, lentamente con una copa. Battlefield está bien interesante, tengo que admitirlo. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Eso es la Copa Real? ¿Se la robaron?
That's the UEFA Champions League.
Bueno, hablemos de Battlefield cuando...
Where the world's best clubs compete, and icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacy.
Los juegos de FIFA siempre son iguales.
The world's biggest league joins the world's game.
Son buenos, no son malos.
El tema es que the legendary Hans Zimmer
siento que es un desperdicio de dinero que tienes que comprarte uno cada año.
And I really love the trailer because it captures our epic vision
mejor quedarte con el 2017, que es como el último actualizado en Grafica. FIFA Battle Royale.
As Aaron said, the UEFA Champions League is an amazing
FIFA Battle Royale.
It's where football's biggest heroes like Ronaldo and Neymar clash every year. And it's the place where champions rise. And you've been asking for this for a long time, and we are thrilled that it's here. And that's why we're bringing the Champions League across the game. There'll be
obviamente me refiero al gráfico cuando no cambia. Obviamente cambian los equipos y eso es que cambian los jugadores.
In career mode, Alex Hunter will pursue Champions League glory in the story mode, the journey,
un poco los jugadores.
In FIFA Ultimate Team, there'll be live and authentic Champions League content. And we'll share more details on that along with all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
Un pelotazo.
And all of that's just the beginning. As you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay. And this year, we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch. And we know how passionate you are about gameplay, so we've worked hard to shape and refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our community. From hands-on tests with beginners to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA pros. And we're going to be sharing a lot more about gameplay throughout the summer, but what I can tell you right now is that the quality bar in gameplay was raised yet again this year. So we look forward to everybody experiencing the game on the hands-on sessions this week. And also, of course, we're extremely excited for everybody to play it when we launch on September 28th. And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal. You know, growing up, there's two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy, the World Cup.
No caché. Esa es la Copa del Mundo.
And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game with a free World Cup experience on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch. But you can take Ronaldo and Portugal to the first World Cup victory. Or you can write your own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year. Or you can make a crazy dream a reality for your home country, like mine, Iceland.
Igual el efecto de las poleras está bonito. Esa cosa que como que se va arrugando.
350,000 people would ever qualify. And you can feel their excitement.
Es un consulado, una cosa. FIFA Siria 2018, qué bien. Qué bueno está Messi.
Apologies to any England fans in the room, I might still sting.
Es que este año ha sido más Cristiano Ronaldo. No se ha visto nada de Messi.
FIFA 18 players are loving the World Cup experience so far. But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and on PC through Origin Access.
Pueden ir a jugar en Xbox, Play 4 y PC una trial gratis, ahora. O sea, pues, te dan como las trials normalmente son, puedes jugar o una hora del juego y se acaba, o tienes como 3 partidos, o una cantidad de partidos máximo.
We're going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19. But in the meantime, let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and auf Wiedersehen!
¿Qué guay dijo? ¡Hasta vista! Escuché como hasta la vista o algo nazi, no sé. Modo 100 jugadores en 3 personas, ya. 100 jugadores. Onda, 100 jugadores, uno con cada personaje en la cancha. Ya para pegarse un tiro se hacen esa mierda, te lo juro. Ya para pegarse un tiro se hacen eso.
Good morning.
Andrew Wilson.
EA Sports, FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests. 20 million people from 60 countries playing in competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rests either, bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience it all. We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our 3rd EA Play and our 2nd one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you.
No estoy troleándose, como que...
But before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world.
Para que se unan como esta nube de videojuegos. Quieren hacer como un tipo de nube. Una experiencia como si fuera una nube de internet. Para la gente que entiende que una nube van a cachar. Creo que se refieren a que van a lanzar una plataforma tipo Steam. Creo que eso van a decir.
So this week we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future. The second part of that, of course, is subscription. And we started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premiere. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premiere will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Ya, esta mierda nadie le interesa. ¿Alguien le interesa esta mierda?
Battlefield 5,
ya,
and of course Anthem.
Nadie le interesa el fútbol americano, no somos americanos acá, mierda.
Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers.
Hoy día todo el mundo está viendo la tele. Es que es la tele.
So that's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
Dijo algo que ahora va a haber Origins Prime. No uso Origins, así que no tengo ni idea de qué va. Juega con ellos primero. Conviértete en un suscripción como tipo PlayStation Plus. Planta vs Zombie. What the fuck? Oh, falta un Batman. Inside es bueno. Inside es un buen juego. Ese me gustó caleta cuando lo jugué. Los Batman también son buenos. Falta un buen Need for Speed. A mí me gustan los Need for Speed, pero hace años que no sale ninguno que me interese. Ojalá muestren una gameplay de Anthem. No mostraron ninguna gameplay de Battlefield. Mostraron, o sea, sí mostraron gameplay, pero se veía las gameplay.
Hey everybody! What's up? So I'm here sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, And I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah. So, you guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be. And we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
De Battlefield 5 en la conferencia de Microsoft.
So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
Okay, dijo que están trabajando en un juego llamado Star Wars Jedi. Sigue la orden, una algo así.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
De la época en la que los Jedi eran cazados por el
lado oscuro. Want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4, that sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark.
Eso es cuando Anakin se transforma en Darth Vader y empieza
time. Does that mean it's going to just
la
be
primera
all
película de los 80.
It's amazing.
Estoy explicando un poco para que la gente
no
cache de Star Wars,
mierda. Now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
Star Wars Battle Royale.
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Okay, el juego sale de el juego
now that we know,
de Star Wars
nuevo sale el próximo año en año nuevo. And hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh yeah.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Anunciaron un nuevo juego de Star Wars que sale el próximo año. ¿Esto me da copyright? No me da.
Hello there.
No debería.
My name is Dennis. I work at DICE
in
Stockholm on Star Wars
Battlefront 2.
I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So, we launched our game in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right. So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting, like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back
Porque dice que están tomando paso atrás porque el año pasado hubo muchos problemas con este juego, muchísimos. Con el tema de las cartas.
So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And
Sacaron los Ewoks.
Thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So, as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes, Extraction. So looking forward a little bit, this summer we will be introducing a new squad system to the game, which will allow you to team up much easier and play with your friends. We're also adding a new Starfighter mode focused around dogfighting with your hero ships. And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and attacking and taking out capital ships. Okay. But that's not all. We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict.
Battle
so I'm excited
Royale.
to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Van a irse a la guerra de los clones.
It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years.
Sí,
so, but we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku.
A mí me gustaba ese tipo.
Someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
Van a agregar a Anakin Skywalker.
The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront.
Yo no digo que el juego sea malo, el juego es bueno, es entretenido. El problema es que sacaron el juego mal, la gente se fue por los problemas del juego y perdieron demasiado público de una.
The greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you, may the Force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
Bueno, básicamente dijeron que aprendieron la lección del año pasado porque le fue súper mal y agregaron cosas nuevas, personajes nuevos y anunciaron al robot de la Guerra de los Clones. Personalmente no voy a jugar el juego, pero si van arreglando cosas podía mejorar. El tema de que era pay to win cuando salió y era pagado por encima. Si lo hubieran sacado gratis hubiera sido genial, el juego le hubiera ido bien. Si ese fue el problema. Tuvieron que haber hecho la mierda gratis. No pagar un juego que es pay to win, qué mierda. Ese era el problema. Bueno, este juego se llama... No me acuerdo, pero el del monito del hilo. No lo jugué nunca.
Hi, it's really good to see you.
Bueno, este es el juego nuevo que van a lanzar. Este juego no lo habían anunciado.
We used
Ravel eso.
To symbolize love and the bonds between people.
Ravel es como un juego tranquilo, literalmente.
We tear that bond up right at the
literalmente
start.
Lo veo como un juego muy tranquilo.
Everything, including your spark.
Que no tiene nada de terror, nada. Es como muy tranquilo.
Are at their darkest,
literalmente.
You find hope. And you form a new bond. And your spark.
Yo probé la demo, creo. Y lo encontré súper tranquilo, como que.
On an adventure.
No vi nada. A mi parecer no vi nunca nada tan interesante. No vi mucha cosa interesante. Era como moverte por el mapa y usar el hilo para moverte.
It's a game about fresh starts. And
a mi parecer, pero
these two little souls who refuse to give up
también.
And build something
Tampoco lo encontré malo.
Beautiful together.
Simplemente era muy tranquilo.
And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with two characters.
Van a ser modo cooperativo.
Alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend.
Puedes jugar
but
solo,
there's always
pero
two
siempre va a haber dos personajes ahora.
Sharing one yarn and working
rojo.
together to get through this adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor. I want to show it to you now, so I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's our producer at Coldwood.
Van a mostrar un gameplay.
And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself.
El juego es mucha felicidad y arcoíris. Es un juego bonito, simplemente si querés jugar un juego para tranquilizarte y pasar un buen rato tranquilo, hay que jugar ese juego, literal.
So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments.
Es bonito si el juego, gráficamente se ve bonito. Es como, es como un juego, es como jugar Limbo o Inside, pero versión bonita.
The more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters, because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across.
¿Qué está haciendo? Ah, ya. Está mostrando gameplay.
So I guess I'll jump in at this point.
Yeah, come join me.
Bueno, si tiene un amigo está interesante para jugar de dos.
Okay.
I'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue.
Normalmente siempre juego los juegos solo porque no tengo amigos. No tengo nadie con quien jugar. Soy una persona solitaria. Así como que siempre que veo un juego cooperativo me enojo. Por lo solo lo que estoy en la vida.
Playing it safely now. I'll swing. All right.
Normalmente siempre esas gameplays están hechas de antes.
I'll catch you.
No pueden, o juegan muchas veces el juego para que no para no equivocarse, una cosa así.
Okay, you go ahead.
Imagínate, perdí y tenés que empezar de nuevo la partida.
Okay, this is the scary
se va todo el carajo.
Got it?
Igual está difícil el juego. Si te equivocáis en algo, cagáis.
Faster. Oh, sweet, well done. Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse. You can. I'll sneak up here.
¿Hasta dónde mierda llega ese cordel? Unidos por un cordel. Me imagino que es como. Me imagino que el cordel umbilical. O sea, ¿cómo se llama el cordel que sale cuando uno nace? ¿Es que le sale la guata?
Alright. I'll pull you up. There you go. Now we can breathe again.
Yeah, finally.
Or can we?
Oh, por Dios, el pollo.
So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2.
Esa es la primera, una vista rápida de Unravel 2. No se ve mal.
Yeah, I really hope you like it. And before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home.
No, pero me refiero. Tengo hartos amigos virtuales.
Completely amazing team effort on so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you.
Si es que tiene cooperativo en internet. Y si es que nos gusta, porque tal vez es como muy tranquilo igual. Es súper tranquilo el juego, se lo juro. Literalmente es un juego amistoso. Es como jugar... Onda, es como si tuviste un mal día en el trabajo o te violaron en la calle, puedes llegar a jugar un Rebel 2. Hoy día me violaron en la calle. Qué mejor que jugar un Rebel para pasar las tristezas. Es bonita la canción. Me imagino que ahora lo hicieron un poco más tipo Super Meat Boy. Onda tener que pasar los lugares rápido y cosas así. Buena la música. Me gustó. Está buena. No sé, primero para arreglar mi cabeza. Unravel 2. Una historia de amor entre dos pedazos de lana.
The game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today.
Oh,
yep,
salió hoy día.
Right. You will be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
Hay un tipo del público que dijo, ¡oh, por Dios! Pero con toda la emoción del mundo, te lo juro, lo dijo con toda la emoción.
To seek out the most creative, independent developers
and
bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Haze Light and The Way Out.
Ese juego es bueno.
We all kind of remember that.
The Way Out.
And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did. Anyhow.
Hablando sobre el tipo, el creador del juego que apareció en los Games Awards del año pasado y estaba como drogado el tipo y por eso hizo meme.
We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks. And A Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams. Which leads us to our next Originals title, from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to a personal story. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message. And it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Sea of Solitude. Ese creo que es el nuevo juego de los creadores de A Way Out. Creo.
Thank you, Patrick. I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like, our whole team, including me, were super excited.
No sé qué se tratará.
¿Otro juego cooperativo? Feels a little bit the same right now. I am pretty excited, maybe a little too excited.
Está terrible nerviosa la tipa. Dice que está muy emocionada. Debe estar súper nerviosa. No sé.
We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS, as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game.
Ahora voy a contar sobre el juego, estaba hablando sobre
su
experiencia.
When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely.
Porque dice que el juego se trata del sentimiento de estar solo. Van a sentir la experiencia de estar solo en el mundo.
I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how like the concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways, so that players who wants to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all.
No entiendo de qué va el juego.
Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster. The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human.
Está hablando de la protagonista, de que la protagonista empezó a sufrir muchos trastornos y se volvió en un monstruo. De cómo el protagonista se vuelve en un monstruo. Creo que se refiere por eso.
Better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all
¿Es el
about.
juego de que hablan?
Thank you.
Estaba nerviosa, más nerviosa que ahí vamos a estar Natalia. Una protagonista que se transforma en un monstruo, dije. Se parece un mono. No sé qué chucha va el juego. Parece que es un juego de terror. Se ve interesante, ¿eh? I've just chased you so long now. I'm too weak to run. A new day is here, but nothing is new. Alone in my room, I tremble for you. Sea of Solitude. Mar solitario. Mar de la soledad, creo que se llama. Se ve interesante, parece que es de terror. Se ve bueno. Si es de terror, bacán. Bueno, el juego se centraba básicamente eso, es lo que dijo. Es un juego bien solitario, en la que la protagonista es como un monstruo que vive en un mundo post-apocalíptico que se hundió en el agua. ¿Será de terror? No sé. Lo quiero jugar ya que esté en español. Yo estoy viendo. Si sabes cómo la soledad te cambia representada. Se ve interesante el juego. No tenía la mejor gráfica del mundo, pero la gráfica era bien particular. Tengo que admitirlo. O peculiar, mejor dicho. Era bien peculiar la gráfica. Ahora vamos con Nvidia. I'm the one. And this is my squad. Creo que es NBA Street o bueno, otro NBA es como FIFA, sacan un NBA y un FIFA. Always the same.
My name's Shay Tiblin, aka Young Tiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington. The
Fútbol americano.
Really to win the Mountain Belt.
Yo creo que a nadie le interesa esto. Los juegos de fútbol americano es como para los gringos nomás. La NBA y el FIFA son juegos que todo el mundo juega, pero esto es como para... Es más que nada para los estadounidenses. Yo nunca he jugado un juego de fútbol americano.
Hate losing way more than I love winning.
Y después un juego de golf de cada año. Sí, el electoral siempre es FIFA, NBA y algo de estadounidense. Y hay torneos de esto. Dios mío. Hay torneos de esta mierda. No sé si realmente esto tiene público o no.
I've been good. You still recovering from that butt whooping? Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see, king of touchdown celebrations. That's pretty fire. I like that a lot. As you guys know, this is Young Kid.
Que solo falta Cricket 2019.
Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kid, y'all. Give it up.
Sí, a mí no me importa este juego. La verdad me importa una mierda. No lo voy a jugar.
Young Kid.
Solo lo juega el estadounidense.
How has it been? You know, your success and your
path, aquí más de 15 años y jamás me ha gustado el fútbol americano, es aburrido.
I've always been a competitor.
Aquí en Estados Unidos es el deporte número uno.
High school, I was playing baseball.
En Estados Unidos, por eso, estadounidense es como el fútbol acá en Latinoamérica o en Europa.
Online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it. Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same time as my graduation. Wow. Okay. So the key to be the #1 player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's number one. Number two, you said you had the decision to go to your graduation.
Creo que a nadie le interesa esto por ahora.
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
Bueno, por lo menos lo que hemos estado hasta ahora sería Battlefield 5, interesante. Un Rebel 2 se ve interesante, porque tiene modo cooperativo. Entonces, por lo menos he mantenido jugar con alguien. Siempre he mantenido jugar en cooperativo. FIFA, el gameplay tal vez nuevo, tal vez sea interesante eso. Y lo que, por lo menos los 3 juegos que me han interesado hasta ahora sería Battlefield 5, Battle Royale, puto Battle Royale, man. Eso de verdad va a estar muy hardcore. Y el juego que sacaron ahora de terror, que se veía el mar de la soledad, que se veía bien interesante. Estaba bien bueno eso. ¿Terminó? Terminó la FL. Hasta ahora hemos mostrado 3 juegos que me han interesado. Quiero ver mi Spider-Man. Pero si Spider-Man no lo van a mostrar en el Tony Art. El mar de la soledad. No, también falta el hockey de hielo, Battle Royale, Baseball Battle Royale. Oye, hablando de tenis, el Mario Tennis, yo lo probé en la Switch y está buenísimo. Está muy bueno. Y atletismo Battle Royale. El tío va a llegar a su casa y le va a decir a su papá: tengo el cinturón más grande que el tuyo. Busca minas Battle Royale. Puta, ya están saliendo muchos Battle Royale, es verdad. Pero hay que admitir que es interesante ver un Battlefield o un Call of Duty Battle Royale. Por lo menos el Battlefield, a mi parecer, es el que más me interesa que Call of Duty. Por el tema de cómo se juega, es como más real, por decirlo. Donde tiene gráfica bonita, tienes que saber disparar, son armas más centradas en la realidad, porque Call of Duty son como armas más futurísticas. Ese es el tema. Y hay tanques, aviones, barcos en Battlefield, o sea, ese es el tema. Va a haber helicópteros, naves y toda esa mierda. Siento que Battlefield 5 Battle Royale va a ser la cagada. Va a ser la puta cagada.
Here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez. How are you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live, winner-take-all, head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win.
Okay, unit control, que van a mostrar un gameplay
just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this giant nuclear missile in the center of the map. Control the missile by standing on a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile. It takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win.
El juego se trata de llegar al medio donde está el misil, y el que llega primero de los dos contrincantes gana la partida.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
Yes. Ni idea de quién es. No sé qué es esto.
His opponent, fighting for the red side of the room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
En Battlefield los mapas son grandes y son equipos de más personas, así que tiene más sentido, sí. Battlefield siempre ha sido mapas gigantes como con 50 personas o 60. Así que en Battle Royale no está mal centrado, está bien centrado igual. Es un juego para celular, les dije. Es un juego que va a sacar para celular Electronic Arts.
All right, let's kick this off. Nice little strategy game for those of you out there. It's a good genre. I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in, and we are ready to kick this off. As the players' bases have been deployed and the action begins like a strategy game.
Yo dije, esta mierda es para PC. Se ve bien el juego en gráfico.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top point. Both players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick at Night being able to reach it a little bit first.
Si es para celular puede ser entretenido.
That In Control is going from the top side. Also very important as Nick at Night's forces have to circle around the center.
Tienen que ganarle la base al enemigo, tomar el misil de abajo y ganar la partida.
Here comes GDI with a Rhino. It's going to rip up those infantry.
Yeah, going for the anti-infantry, and like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Nick and Knight with some attack bikes at the top. There he is.
In control, placing the turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino as attack bikes move towards the northwest position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready and firing that. That takes out half your base. The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right. And in control, making a lot of progress to that far right side of the match.
He's done a great job of holding that down with the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes. And as that economy ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger, more powerful units come out. We have there the drill pod coming in the left side to help flank those flankers.
Right, absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those infantry.
Pero Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try to help push back these smaller forces as he makes his way to the south side. That missile passing halfway now. Both zones control of Nick and Knight. He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Yeah, very important, of course, blocking the pathing of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial as In Control begins to secure the northwest spot. Another tank's going to come out from Nick and Knight to take it out. But now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that north position.
This missile is very, very close to firing.
With another turret, In Control flanks, he takes the top that missile, and fires
como que se fue pudiendo de a poco, porque ponen mucho fuego caca entre medio, que nadie le interesa. Mucho fuego caca, basura, como esto que a nadie le interesa, porque a mí no me interesa. Entonces como, ok, muéstrenme el puto juego. Van a mostrar al final obviamente Anthem, el juego más popular que todos estamos esperando.
As your economy allows you to get these big late game units, the units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field. But In Control, just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick and Knight is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards.
Another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bring in the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out. Meanwhile, two more tanks coming out from Nick and Knight to try and secure those positions. He brings out the laser infantry on the south side as well with that tank, going for counters, trying to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response. It's so important strategy.
Absolutely.
Terminen la puta partida rápido. Le falta un misil al tipo al lado.
Coming around the far side for those rhinos. Looks like he's really pressing it.
Es que es el tema, como nadie conoce el juego. Y es como nadie conoce el juego, nadie sabe de qué se trata y están haciendo como una partida competitiva del juego. Entonces como muy what the fuck.
He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first mech units from In Control. This is the
Siento que ni siquiera están jugando los putos, los tipos, ni siquiera están jugando, están como... Esto es una partida grabada.
Next missile is gonna end it.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control of
Wolverine. Tienen que poner comentaristas de fondo para que no sea como tan onda what the fuck el juego.
Getting map presence and now also harassing the economy of
In Control. Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board.
Para alargar el tiempo, tal vez.
Get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
Y realmente según que la conferencia dura 1 hora y media. Tienen 1 hora y media entre cada conferencia.
A lot going on
para presentar todo. Siento que onda, como tienen 1 hora y media y tienen onda, y solamente tienen como 3 juegos importantes que presentar o 4, tienen que rellenar con otra mierda.
That was legit. That was epic.
Terminó.
Amazing.
Gracias.
Thank you so much.
Gracias.
Awesome. Any thoughts, guys?
Gracias. I just came to make mammoth tanks, so I've done my job.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That was awesome. We saw a little bit of everything right there.
Perfect. Yeah. Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick and Knight, and In Control.
Gracias. Por favor, vamos con...
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command and Conquer
ver la puta gameplay de Anthem.
Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile. We're giving players complete, continuous control of their army.
No se ve mal el juego, sí. A pesar de que no me lo quería que se lo saltaran, no está malo.
By skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today. So head to the Google Play Store, search Command and Conquer.
Oh, por Dios, podemos jugar en la versión alfa ahora. Entren a la Google Play y se lo bajan inmediatamente. Chicos, esto no es promoción, no me están pagando por esto. ¡Por fin! Anthem, ¿o no? ¿O no? No, el trailer de juego de mierda de ahora. Ahí está el misil. ¡Láncenlo! Yo no vi esa gráfica en el juego cuando lo vi ahora. Eso es como gráfico Battlefield. A mí no me gustaron eso. Igualito el gameplay. Igualito. Ahí va a estar la gráfica real. Un trailer puede ser muy bueno, pero no muestra cómo un juego en realidad.
Command and conquer for a new generation. Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things.
Antes de que cerremos el espectáculo con Anthem, dijo,
to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about all of those teams, and what I can say about us, is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better. And so, as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice, is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly, that no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment. And most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives. And so, as we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games, and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community when we come together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social impact. Millions of you out there participated in 9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world. A world where representation and equality are not something we strive for, they are the standards. And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday threat. These 3 organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give.
$1 millón es harto.
And thank you for your support.
Es mucha
Thousands
plata,
of us at EA and millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you.
Me tiraría las bolas todos los días porque podría vivir toda mi vida tranquilamente. Se viene Anthem, este Anthem.
And left our world in chaos.
Dejamos nuestro mundo en caos.
Altering. Destroying. The anthem is all that remains.
Todo lo que recordamos el Anthem.
There's a storm coming.
Por Dios, ¿esto está full?
These walls can't protect
Estamos full. Podemos volar. Somos cohetes humanos.
Something is out there.
Me recuerda a los trailers de película, esto más que el juego. Pusieron a Mule de fondo de sonido, música. Un Power Ranger. Está interesante. Monos gigantes. O troles gigantes. O gigantes de roca. Me gustaría ver una gameplay porque fue solo trailer. Fue solamente cinemática. Espero que muestren un gameplay. Hay sillas. Hay 4 sillas, así que...
a couple times, and it's still cool.
Posiblemente haya gameplay, ¿no?
So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year.
Sí.
Because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us.
Dice que vamos a ir bien a fondo en el juego, así que van a invitar a 4 personas para que hablen de él.
Mark Dara and Kathleen Rutzard.
Hola León, ¿cómo estás, amigo? No te vi hace muchísimo. 3 personas. Cassie, Houston, Mark Dara, Kathleen Rutzard.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for coming out today. Just got a little game to show, right? Yep. It's going to be very exciting. So Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now, we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans.
Supone que el tipo de BioWare había dejado la compañía y se metió ahora acá.
You know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem, is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game?
¡Muéstrame una puta gameplay, mierda!
We want to create a brand new world for people to discover. You know, a whole new world of story and character. But we also wanted to do something that was, you know, more of a dynamic and living world, a game that would change every time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where, you know, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with story sort of bolted on this side, but something new and different. And I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
No es un MMO, no es mundo abierto.
Your fans really love the story.
Es un juego en el que puedes invitar a tus amigos a jugar y no se centraron como en toda se centraron como más en la historia de fondo.
Choices you get to make and feeling like the story is about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now you can build a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the core of the game. And that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world, the world is really dangerous and you're focused on your mission.
And
this is where other players get to play with you.
Hay mundo abierto, creo, pero no se centraron tanto en el mundo, en hacerlo mundo, como en los juegos mundo abierto de ahora.
Shared world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing, we're experiencing together. Everyone's playing Anthem at a moment.
Ver una mierda de gameplay, quiero ver una cosa jugando, los vi jugando en la mierda pantalla recién.
It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus.
¿Qué pasó, Salseo? ¿Viste
Anthem? This is a single player experience.
Sí, sí lo estoy viendo.
¿Mundo abierto?
Es como un Destiny, mundo abierto, creo. Y podéis volar con el personaje.
Sí, bueno, parece que vamos a cambiar de Destiny a
Hunter. And agency of a single player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when from our community is they want to continue to play in our world.
No, la gráfica está buena, pero quiero saber de qué se trata. O sea,
want more story.
Por ahora es como, pues lo veo como un Destiny. Onda, 4 jugadores en un lugar.
Es que Destiny igual fue bastante bueno, pues bueno, entonces tenés que ver que va básicamente. Tú sabes que todo esto bueno se copian, pues bueno.
Bueno, por lo menos el mundo abierto, así que podéis volar por el mapa, creo.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well,
what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So, at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit to be safe in.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property or IP, as we've been saying. Now, you know, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare. You know, and really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start, and then once we think about those things, you know, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff, and what unlocks us creatively is to think about like principles around art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world. And then from there we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, whether the storms, seasons, and yeah, it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world, almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone.
La historia va a ser única, porque la atmósfera es bien particular.
All of the moving parts in the dynamic world sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together.
Como post-apocalíptico, el mundo muy distinto, no es como la Tierra, el planeta.
So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as and why we're fighting these crazy beasts. So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exosuits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world, because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, they've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the Anthem of Creation. And so we need to stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus. Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here? We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor, and finally, the Storm.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage it, or the javelins that your friends are using. So really what this allows us to do is we've built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now. The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things. Really designed for up close and personal combat, one-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battlefield.
Está bien, se ve bueno.
I'm just going to say the storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys are kicking your face right now too. So the javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted something you may have seen asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks,
no han dicho nada. Dice que el juego dijeron es multiplayer, mundo abierto.
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual geometry of the suit itself. We want teams to be able to do this as well. And
ya, eso es bonito, se pueden cambiar el color de los trajes, sacar nuevas skins.
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually, Kayla has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when,
ya está, la pregunta, ¿cómo hacer la monetización?
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetic and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So no loot boxes, no ability to pay for power. So that means no ability to spend money on gameplay advantage at all within Anthem. But even more important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go. So that means a main story, a big open world, and an ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time. New story, new experiences for everyone.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my javelin
imposible que saquen un juego ya en estos tiempos sin que tenga algo para pagar dentro.
We talked earlier about this being a co-op experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So I think here we're going to see the Colossus, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay. If we can
me gusta la gráfica y el arma.
Heavy artillery, being really strong, in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities.
¿Cuánto durará el vuelo? No sé, pero parece que sea infinito.
Literal, creo que infinito el vuelo. Swimming and flying as well.
Y también puede nadar bajo el agua con la mierda de
because the Slate Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
¿Qué tan balanceado estará el multiplayer con el single player?
Combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now, going out into an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than the team of 4 people. And we've really tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really hope that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How about we show a little gameplay?
Gameplay!
Yeah?
Sí.
You guys want that? All right, so Kathleen, I think you're going to set this up for us.
I will. So, you and your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy.
Ya tú y tu amigo quieren jugar una misión llamada Tu Pene Grande.
Super weapons, so you got to take them out. So you start in the Strider, which is like a giant walker, and it's your forward base of operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Vi una explosión y veo otro personaje que juega.
For talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
Yo fui a ver a mí.
Yo estoy un poco más atrás que tú, creo.
¿Cómo?
Que el directo, yo empecé el directo antes, entonces como que el directo se va atrasando un poquito.
¿Se va atrasando?
Creo que va como 5 segundos más de lo que yo.
Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage.
Vamos a bajar este arquero nivel 3 aquí. Dijiste,
está matando el gameplay del juego.
¿Cómo?
Está mostrando el gameplay del juego. Oye, se ve bonito, ¿no?
Mi pene.
También.
Owen,
y el agua...
what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby.
Podí
Take a look around the
enfriar
area,
tu
but
sistema pasando debajo del agua. O de las cascadas.
Sí, sí.
Qué raro.
No, no te decía a ti, hermano, le decía a mi hija.
Pesado, culiao.
Ah, que te dice pesado, culiao.
Right. Checking out the scar camp some more.
Oye, en el Conan tengo una pistola, weón.
Look at all the weapons. Oh, and the turrets. Better move quickly.
What the fuck?
Ah, está weón. Era para ver si tu reaccionan al.
Mira un gigante. Avisal.
En todo caso, yo no estoy viendo el directo, o sea, el E3 de otro lado, lo estoy viendo en el directo, pues me aflojera buscarlo en internet, pues mala ya. Prefiero que lo transmita.
Ah, dale.
Aparte te doy un viewer y te quiero contar que te amo.
Ay, qué tierno. Mira, hay cueva acuática. ¿No crees que es un mundo abierto o es un mapa cerrado todavía? No sale un... Nada abierto como ningún mapa. Y el mapa se ve bien grande.
Es que no han dicho nada tampoco.
Como que se metieron bajo el agua y llegaron a otro lugar de la nada.
Wait, something's odd.
Pero el tema del vuelo y la gráfica se ve terrible bueno.
See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the
No, la gráfica está todo ritmo, weón.
Loads of scars nearby. Be careful.
Yo me masturbaría jugando, ¿eh?
Dijiste la palabra con P. Mamita ahí abajo. Llévala para abajo. Dijiste la palabra con P, weón.
No dije pene, Sanseo, no dije pene.
Dijiste pene, weón.
Combo. Ahí el mago, quiero ver qué hace el mago. Se teletransporta. No, pero ¿qué hace? Tira rayos láser. Tira semen por su boca.
Dijiste.
It's got silence. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
Algo está pasando. ¿Qué
What the hell was
sucede?
that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position.
Viene de abajo de ellos, dice. Oh, van a presentar una waji. Van a mostrar algo origen ahora.
There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down.
Estoy viendo que están ahí.
Te apuesto que
como
terminan acá. Van a mostrar un jefe gigante y termina el gameplay. Te apuesto Luca.
Dale, si no pasa, pagas otro mes del server.
No, la verga. Ah, va a salir algo. Va a salir algo grande, ¿veí? Te dije, ¿qué es esa mierda?
Puta negro, más o menos. Sí, güey. Mi hija va a ser agresiva. ¿Y sabes lo que sorprende más de todo? Que mi hija es rubia, güey.
Ven, les dije. El gameplay llegaba hasta ahí. Mostraron la cosa gigante que era como una araña con cerebro enorme.
Una araña con cerebro.
Una araña con cerebro. Un cerebro gigante, algo así.
Lo veo que es su poto nomás.
Come by the amphitheater here at EA Play. You can check out the game live.
So I'm sure the question on everyone's minds, when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC.
Por lo menos sale antes de entrar a clases. O sea que lo puedo jugar, onda, tengo como 8 días antes de entrar a clases para jugarlo. Algo bueno.
Give it up for Casey Hudson, everybody.
Lo malo es que no vas a tener la plata para comprarlo.
I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today and everybody working hard at their studios back home around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Hola, ¿sabéis cómo pagarla y cómo vas a bajar?
Era una araña con hemorroide. Pensé que iba a ser algo más grande. Pero igual
You can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yoshi is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available today. Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's out today. Is anybody ready to go home and download anything? No? You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head outside and check out the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference. And have a great weekend.
¿Estoy alucinando?
No, escuché, hermanito.
No caché. Algo dijo de descargar.
¿Dijo download?
Dijo descargar y jugar con tu amigo. Ahora, pero no sé si fue del juego o de otra cosa, del Unreal.
Pero métete ahí a Gay, 7 Gay y fíjate si tiene un download. Y es por el que todo tiene que matar, eso le falta.
A ver, disponible el 22 de febrero en PC, Xbox One y Play 4.
Hi guys, my name is True Boy. Welcome back to the stream. Now, I know the FIFA 19 was exciting. We saw that trailer.
¿Nosotros lo vamos a jugar en Play 4 o Xbox One?
The World Cup is 5 days away, so what we decided to do is to have a tournament with some national teams.
¿Por qué discriminan las
Mexico,
consolas?
Germany, and the USA. And will be the champions of the Creators Cup. And I'm not alone. We got some special guys.
Me lo vaya a comprar como me compró todos los
Republic of Ireland International, David Myler. How you doing, buddy?
I'm very good, thank you.
Ahí terminó la conferencia, ahora están mostrando pura caca. ¿Dijiste caca? Ay. Bueno.
¿Sabías que hasta mi hijo le pegué esa, wey?
¿Cachate lo que se viene ahora, no? Va a salir Battlefield 5 Battle Royale.
Ah, no, chúpame un huevo, weón. Qué
weón, loco, ¿lo viste el juego? La gameplay está bien buena, ¿eh? Te juro que me lo compraría.
No, yo tengo que cambiar. Tengo que cambiar de tarjeta de video.
No sé cuándo sale Battlefield 5, sí. A ver si cuesta como, no sé, $60.
No, si no es la plata del juego, weón. Yo me tengo que comprar una nueva video, weón. Si tengo la 1050 nomás, weón.
Pero yo creo que te corre. A ver, Battlefield 5, ¿cuándo sale?
No, sí, pero yo quiero empezar a jugar las weas ahí, todo guapo. Si estoy viendo comprarme la 1080 Ti, bueno, no sé si mañana pasado la compro, weón.
¿Battlefield 1? ¿Cuándo sale esta mierda? No dijeron fecha, ¿cierto? No dijeron fecha. No dicen cuándo va a salir. El tema es que es Battle Royale y la jugaría está bien buena. Porque tiene muy buena física con las casas, se pueden romper y todas esas cosas.
Ya, pero pregunta, ¿el Battle Royale se puede construir así como Fortnite? Si no, ni una gracia, po.
Si no tiene construcción, no vale pico.
No pero es Battle Royale.
Tiene tanques, vehículos, barcos y helicópteros en Battle Royale. No sé si eso bastará para compensarlo.
Pregunta. ¿Trae pene? No trae pene. ¿No trae pene? No tiene gracia.
¿Pene? No creo. No creo que traiga pene. O tal vez sí. Bueno, trae una vagina y una mujer. No sé si eso te gasta. Battlefield 5 confirma su modo Battle Royale. Acá está en Eurogamer, ya lo publicaron recién. Viene en 2018, pero no han dicho fecha. Puta, el problema es que va a salir Call of Duty Battle Royale y Battlefield Battle Royale. Yo preferiría Battlefield Battle Royale, a mi parecer, siendo que es más de mi gusto. Esto es un Battlefield Gameplay Multiplayer. No sé, habrá que ver. Yo prefiero Battlefield que Call of Duty Battle Royale. ¿Cuál será mejor? Yo creo que se van a pelear, literalmente se van a pelear. Y Fortnite va a morir cuando salgan esos dos Battle Royale, te lo juro. Van a morir.
No te metas con Fortnite,
loco,
porfa.
Fortnite va a morir.
No te metas con
va a morir. Battle Royale, Battlefield y Call of Duty. Toda la gente que juega Call of Duty se fue a Fortnite y sabe volver a Call of Duty tal vez. Y mucha gente le gusta Battlefield porque tiene muy buena gráfica y el sistema igual es bien bueno. Vaya la cagada.
Battlefield es muy bueno, weón.
Y Battle Royale, que a todo el mundo le gusta ahora, yo creo que va a destronar a Fortnite. Ring Royale también está bien popular. De hecho, es que es el tema. Los streamers se van a cambiar, se van a mover a otro coso y listo. Va a llegar hasta ahí.
Mi pregunta es la siguiente: nosotros nos vamos a cambiar.
¿Cambiar de qué cosa? ¿Cómo?
The game.
Yo creo que sí. O sea, es que Fortnite ya lo han jugado caleta, onda. Llevamos ¿cuántos meses jugando Fortnite? ¿Como 6?
Puta.
¿6 meses?
Tenéis que tomar que salió y nosotros a los 2 meses empezamos a jugar.
Por eso llevamos como 6, 7 meses jugando Fortnite.
Y no he mejorado ni una wea así.
Y seguís siendo un puto asco en el juego. Y Ring Royale ha estado bien bueno. Creo que Ninja lo ha estado jugando harto.
¿Qué Ninja?
Bueno, si Ninja se cambia a otro Battle Royale, casi todo el mundo se va a ir para allá simplemente por el hecho de que él se movió para ese juego. Es como así de... Es como que el tipo mueve a la gente de juego. De hecho, por eso se volvió tal vez Ring Royale popular. Igual harto de streamers lo han estado viendo. El tema. De hecho, bueno, en la E3 estaban todos streameando. Tengo toda la gente que me... Casi toda la gente que sigo en Twitch estaba viendo la E3. Oye, y Alex Capo tenía 81.000 espectadores. Holy shit, se fue a la mierda. Alex Capo nunca ha tenido 8.000, o sea, 80.000.
Bueno, nosotros andamos por ahí. Tienes 8.
Lo multiplicáis por...
Bueno, estamos cerca.
Lo multiplicamos por 10.000 y estamos listos.
Sí, algún día.
Yo me imagino un juego Call of Duty versus Battlefield Royale. Espero que Call of Duty Battle Royale no sea pay to win. No. Los juegos...
Uy, sí, hermano, weón. Ese gran detalle, weón.
Sí, va a haber sábado sin esto en la noche. Los Battle Royale no son nunca pay to win. Es estúpido hacerlo pay to win. No puede tener pay to win. El pay to win se basa cuando puedes comprar con dinero mejoras. Y en los Battle Royale no puede haber mejoras porque si no sería muy desequilibrado. La gente que juega poco no tendría como bajo nivel. Y la gente que juega mucho tendría como mejores ítem.
Y ahí cuando le importa eso a las empresas, ¿sabes? Lo único que quieren es ganar lucas.
Sí, pero tenéis que entender cómo es la mecánica de un Battle Royale, po. Ese es el tema. ¿Cachai?
No, sí, yo entiendo, tú entiendes, pero vamos a
ver. Sí, hoy día sí he empezado siniestro en la nochecita, ¿eh? Así que eso. Vamos a dejarlo hasta acá el directo de la E3. Oye, si tienes cada directo 20k de views. Salió mi hermano, se llama Nico. Saludos para tu hermano Nico Sebax. Nos vemos en un rato más. Posiblemente juguemos Conan ahora. Y a la noche jugamos. Vamos a darle sábado siniestro, ¿ok?
Dijiste Conan.
Dije Conan, Salseo, dije Conan. Eso, nos vemos. Cuídense, chicos. En un rato más, media hora. Voy a comer algo y volvemos y jugamos Conan en directo, ¿ok?
Para que sepan, comerse algo es para darme un beso a mi pilina.
Posiblemente Conan lo streamemos en Twitch nomás, como ayer.
Ya no importa, después lo arreglo.
O voy a ver si lo hago en YouTube, ¿ok? Eso, nos vemos, chicos, cuídense, bye bye.
Chao, se os quiere. Chao, dile chao. Un moquito, hija. Ven acá. Panchito.
to hold, someone to care, someone who's there. I try to find someone who's me, knows how